Wasted a lot of time sitting down here by this lake. A lot of things went through my mind. Should I go or should I?
What's up and welcome back. Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today's test drive is this 1967 C-10. This one here has got a 350 under the hood. We got power steering, power brakes, looks like the AC compressor, dual electric fans, aluminum radiator. It's got a whole lot of goodies on here. It's also got a early model bed with a step side on it. You're gonna wanna check that out. What we're gonna do is the full test drive. I want you to go to maplemotors.com, look at finance options, shipping options, detailed pictures, and of course every Monday I put new cars on. So if you don't mind, hit subscribe, share, hit like. For now, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Before we take off, we'll look around the interior and check out the ride here. Pretty nice on the inside. They've redone the carpet. They've got extra seats here. These are not stock at all. Missing a light up here. Headliner doesn't look bad. Visors don't look bad. Let's start it up. Trying to do it without giving it gas. There we go. It does start up without giving it gas. Engine temperature is up. Volts is working. I'll show you the mileage. Can't stand behind mileage. 67 model. There's lots of modifications. Oil pressure on this one. Tach. Does it work? Okay. I don't know what that switch does, but I do want to check and make sure it's not electric fans. This right here, I believe, would be a compressor to cut on and off. I heard it kick on too. See if we can get some cold air. This tube here needs to be put on the back side of this, with a hose clamp or a zip tie, either one. But it's not getting cold. And it's not changing the idle on the motor. We do have the face of the radio inside the office. Coming across the dash on this one. Go ahead, place your bets. You think the horn works? Turn signal's not popping up on either side of the dash there. Doesn't mean they're not working on the outside. We'll be checking that as well. Horn? Not working. All right, let's hit the road and see how she runs and drives. Okay, we're getting ready to take off here, but before we leave, I went ahead and figured out to hook the horn up. So it does work now. I also figured out there was a ground wire that did come loose on it, and I fixed it. The electric fans, which they work now when you turn the key on. Also, I believe I got the compressor hooked up. Yeah, electric fans. A compressor, I believe this cuts on and off. It's started getting a bit cold. It's not fully cold. I think it's still gonna need some work, maybe some Freon. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, kind of sorted some stuff out there before we left. So all right, we're gonna take off down the road. Of course, anything that I see, I will let you know. Let's get this test drive rolling. These seats do sit low. They're not bad, it's just my legs a little high here. And I'd almost raise them up. Maybe some blocks underneath them. Go ahead and let all this traffic flow through. Right here, getting ready to be at rush hour, so hopefully we'll knock this out and get back. At the end of the video, I'll do a walk around pointing out, you know, any kind of rust on the body. Let's roll. Speedo's coming up on the dash, seems pretty correct. Steering's nice and tight on this one, and it's going straight as an arrow down the road. Doesn't feel like the kick down's hooked up. With that being said, you shift down here. Getting into the brakes. Stopping plenty fast. So far, so good. I'm gonna go to the gas station because right now it's saying that we have a full tank, but I don't know for sure. I don't know if that gas gauge is correct. We'll find out pretty quick. Oh. There we go. Stalled out on me. Pulling to the gas station here. I'm going to run about $25 worth of fuel in the gas tank, and we'll keep this test drive rolling. Hopefully it doesn't stall out again. I have to spin around here. This is the same shifter that I had on my first truck back in high school. I'll be right back, guys. Let's get some gas. Okay, we are pretty full on fuel. Put it in right here. You can actually see it right there at the top, so it's pretty much all the way up. Let's see if I can get this back on. There we go. It's tight. Let's get in here and take off. Get that seat belt on. We're gonna take off here. So far, so good. Engine temperature is sitting at a good 185. Oil pressure is almost 50. Idle was a little bit high though. Let's see here. There we go. Of course, we're going to roll out of here, head back to the lot, and as soon as I get there, I'll put on the picking out the flaws video. I've already done that, where we walk around and show you any kind of rust, chips, scratches, Bondo, whatever there is, I point it out. Suspension feels pretty smooth on this one too. Hitting a lot of nice bumps in the road. Right around the corner from the car lot, getting ready to do the taking out the flaws video. I'll add it to the end here and see y'all here in a minute. Thanks, guys. Be right back. Okay, picking out the flaws time. Let's walk around this truck. Look at the detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. This truck's got a weak paint job, so I'm not going to look at all the chips. I'm just going to look for rust and dents. A little bit of pitting popping up on this front bumper. Actually, right now, if you take a light chrome cleaner or a steel wool to it, it'll clean all that off. And I've actually heard wax preserves it pretty good. Coming around the front end. You got some chips and stuff over here. Of course, this truck here, you can see like on the roof, on the hood. It's got a lot of clear coat, a lot of chips and scratches. Mainly going to be looking for rust here. So let's go ahead and run down the side. Little bubbles popping up in the corner of the door there. See all the chips and scratches there. Bubbles in the corner here as well. Big old crack in the side of the bed. Coming down the midsection. See the clear coat is gone off the top portion there. A little bit of pitting on your door handle. Scratch here in the front. Looking up over the windshield, there's some big chips there. Windshield looks great. The seal looks good around it as well. The seal on the vent window needs to be replaced. It's kind of crumbly. You can see on the roof there, the chips all down in there. Chips on that backside too. Coming around the bed here on the back, tailgate looks pretty good. This over here is definitely a little messed up there. The bumper on the back's got light scratches. It's not perfect. Still looks good. Dual exhaust coming out the back. Coming down this side now. Lower portion. Little crack here in the back. A couple chips down in there around the step. Spot here on the back where the paint's missing. Crack right here as well. Bubbles in the corner of the door there. Some up in the front here. Up and over the fender. Little chip there. You got some stains in the paint on top here. Back to midsection. Clear coat missing on the door. Door's hanging a little bit. Bunch of chips up in here. The bed, same on this side, clear coat's missing. You can tell it used to be green. Little chip here in the corner. And the front windshield looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. We'll get her started up. Door panel on this one, actually not too bad. Armrest is faded, a little dirty. The edge here, not too bad. The bottom, a chip. Right there on the edge of the door as well. Down here on the bottom, on the inside, you got some rust. In this corner, cracked there. Seal looks pretty good. Carpet in this one is fairly new. The seats are in great shape. They do got a little wear down here on the bottom, but they're not all ripped up. Missing your light. Of course, jumping off in here, electric fan. Motor's nice and quiet. Under the hood looks pretty solid. You got some chips and stuff on the edge. Bubble there. In the corner here too. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit subscribe, share, hit like, and I'll keep making them. Go to maplemotors.com for financing and shipping. You can also see all of our inventory. Thanks again, guys. See you later.